What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video on Let's Talk Resident Evil. I'm Anthony.
And I'm John.
And I'm Dustin.
And today we're looking at another special developer message, which is showing some gameplay and screenshots of Resident Evil 3 Remake. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, so this just basically came out right after the reveal, like a couple minutes
within
after.
the hour.
So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to watch it, and then we're going to talk about it afterwards.
Rated M.
皆さんこんにちは。バイオハザード RE3 のプロデューサー、川田と
同じくプロデューサーのピートです。
Oh, so he speaks Japanese.
Okay.
最初は商品の説明からいきましょうか。
バイオハザードシリーズ屈指の人気キャラクターである、ジル・バレンタインが今回活躍するバイオハザード RE3 とオンラインマルチプレイのバイオハザードレジスタンスの2タイトルを今回1本に収録して2020年4月3日発売となります。
発売まで結構近いやんと驚いてくれたら嬉しいな。
Absolutely.
方からもバイオハザード3のリメイク応募というのは
You better listen to the fans. Oh yeah. And you have been. Thank you.
発表できたっていうのは大変開発者の人としても嬉しく思ってます。
Fucking happy to see it.
ぜひバイオハザード RE3 を体験してほしいですね。
Yes. Break it down. Break it down.
主人公であるジル・バレンタインの紹介です。
彼女はシリーズ第一作の主人公の一人です。
彼女は第一作の事件以降、元凶であるアンブレラ社の捜査を続けていましたが、事態が急変します。パンデミックが発生したラクーンシティから脱出を図らなければならなくなります。
Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a
first
seamless...
taste of gameplay, dude. Let's fucking go.
We're survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
Oh, okay. So this is during we were trying to get the trolley.
Look, it's the guy that grabs your leg in RE2.
Yeah. カメラ視点はビハインドビューを採用しており、
Over the shoulder.
Yep.
バイオハザード RE2 と同じような操作性で
Absolutely, because it
It feels-
fucking worked.
Yeah, it-
because that's the best way
It's
to
the best
play.
way to do it,
20 の
dude.
からまあ一生など変わってますよね。
Yes.
まあ開発側では結構気に入ってますけどね。
Her new
Oh,
design
dude,
is
her new
flawless.
design is amazing.
やはりその RE2 と比較してもアクション寄りに作られていますので、それに合わせた、リメイクっていうのを行っています。彼女の衣装に関しても同様に、改めてデザインの方を起こしている、設定になっています。
She wouldn't be in a miniskirt in this
カルロ
situation.
スもオリジナルからだいぶ見た目変わって渋くなりましたね。
頼りがいがあるキャラクターとして、ジルとともに、ラクーンシティからの脱出を図る、そういったキャラクターに今回、生まれ変わっています。
Reborn with the setting in mind. I like
バイオ
that.
ハザード RE3 でも、最重要なキャラクターとも言える、ネメシスの紹介です。
Yes.
シリーズでトップクラスの人気を誇る
He looks so
オリジナルの
fucking
頃
badass,
追跡者
dude.
と
That
も言わ
shot.
れてましたね。
RE2 でも恐怖の対象であったタイラント以
He
上
has
に
more ways
様々な
than Tyrant
To
in
track
Resident Evil 2.
down Jill. Elaborate, please. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
それではもう一つのタイトルバイオハザードレジスタンスについても少し紹介しましょう。
I'm digging the track.
こちらは先日クローズドベータテストも行い
Yes, the resistance
好評いただいたオンライン対戦ゲームにもなります。
本作は4人のサバイバル脱出をマスターマインドが創出する期待症の対戦ゲームになります。
We told you guys, and you didn't want to listen to
Yeah,
us.
we literally
Not the
told
fans, but the naysayers that were saying
naysayers.
it's not DLC.
It's not DLC. It's its own standalone game.
一方サバイバーは4人
But
で
John,
協力して
the box
マ
art
スターマインドが
leaked.
作り出した
You don't know what you're talking about.
They line it up. Like now in hindsight, they line all this shit up perfectly.
Perfectly, yeah.
Like, oh man. Resident Evil. No nemesis.
バイオハザード RE3 はシングルプレイのバイオハザード RE3、
April 3rd.
Give it
Look
all
at
to
the
me.
cheeseburger with the
オンライン
face.
マルチプレイ対戦の、バイオハザードレジスタンスの2タイトルを収録して2020年4月3日発売となります。またジル・バレンタインの
There it is, dog. Collector's edition. I love the map. We'll talk about
So
that.
数量
cool.
限定なのでファンの方は
So
ぜひ
don't miss
チェック
out.
してくだ
Oh
さい。
no, I'm
こち
pre-ordering
ら
it
が、
today.
コレクターズエディションに付属
And
して
they
いる
have one.
ジル・バレンタインのフィギュアです。
ようできてますね。
It's got her name. I'm happy.
やはり
It's literally the same
ディテールにかなり
statue.
こだわ
Oh
った
my
作りにな
god,
っていま
dude.
すし
We can
そ
see
れ
it
だ
up
けに
close.
非常に良い
Look at that,
仕上がり
dude.
になっているんではないかなと思います。
That looks so fucking
今回
awesome.
のこのジルフィギュアのスケールなんですけれども、以前発売されている
Yes, they showed it right next to it.
フィギュアともですね、サイズを合わせて作られてい
Because that's how it's going to be on our shelves.
飾ることもできる、大変
They look
これ
great displayed
It's a
together.
highly
フィギ
collectible
ュアに
item.
なっていると思います。
I love it.
というところでいかがでしたでしょうか。
Thank you, Capcom.
Thank you.
本作が発売できるのもすべてバイオファンの皆
Thank
さんに
you
応援
so
をいただける
fucking
おか
much.
げ
And
です
you are welcome
こ
for our
のような素
support.
晴らしい
my
コ
Yeah.
ミュニティがなければ、ここまで実現できなかったと思います。
And completely
You
to
have our
echo
money.
what he just said, it's really thanks to the community that we can make a game like this. So thank you so much for your continued support, and we hope you look forward to the game.
Thank you guys for listening.
ではまたお会いしましょう。
See ya.
Oh my god, dude.
April 3rd, 2020. It's so close.
Oh my god. So what we saw from just that little bit of her leaving the little garage door or like going under. So the survivors are escaping
バレンタ
and
イン
she's
が
like, man, we gotta get that train car moving. So like they're trying to just get the hell out of there as quick as
Yeah,
possible.
for sure.
発売ま
But
で
Nemesis, I
結構近いやん
think, is going to jump in that and not make it as easy. Like, if that's in the beginning, there's going to be multiple obstacles just because of, like, you're not going to be able to just leave right away. There's going to be a reason. If he's already chasing you from the beginning, like we said before, because it looks like the seamless transition between her leaving the apartment and Nemesis chasing her. I mean, dude, like, it just looks so good.
Yeah, like this right here, guys. Like this part where she comes over and goes under the shutter
And
and
there's
like
people
looks
just
out.
running. Like,
Yeah, looks out on the city.
Is this right before you think she runs into Brad?
It's probably right before she runs into Brad. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this just confirms the game is going to play. Look, free delivery. It's going to
Oh,
play
yeah.
just like Resident Evil. Toy Uncle.
Toy Uncle.
It's going to play just like Resident Evil 2 Remake,
There's
which is
Stagler
awesome.
Gas.
Yep.
Oh,
Stagler.
there it goes. Oh my god, dude.
And this looks like there's going to be almost like an open city. You're going to be able to travel whichever direction you want. Because if you look right here when she comes out of this, no, maybe not. It doesn't look like you can go this way.
It looks blockaded, but I'm
Yeah.
sure there's areas that are more open.
Big Wives? Is that what that said?
Guys, and like, can we address something real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
People that were saying that just because this game was quote unquote outsourced and they felt that it was going to be, there is no quality taken away from this game in
No.
comparison to RE2. People were
Not at
worried
all.
about that.
Yeah.
And guys, this looks like Resident Evil fucking 2. Like
Yeah, it looks
they,
like
they
yeah.
just said it felt familiar for those who tried out the new Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
We responded to RE2. Everyone liked the camera angles, and look at this. I'm seeing Jill in a
Bullets.
fucking alley over the shoulder, dude.
And look, I already noticed something. Look at that. Some handgun bullets right here on the barrel.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yep, so there's going to
And-
be items placed.
And that looks like her handgun too.
It's the
That, is her
Beretta,
hand-
yeah.
that screenshot of her reloading it.
Yeah, let me see. I'll go back to that.
Where it is, or is it?
It's
Also, thank you Capcom for sending us these screenshots too.
yeah, that's it.
That's it, man. Oh my god, dude, she looks so good.
She really does look
And
good.
that statue, like we saw the screenshot of the press release statue, but we didn't see it up close.
Yes.
That thing looks fucking amazing.
Next to Leon,
dude.
that's going to look
I'm happy
incredible.
they did that because they're like, you're gonna.
They're
do
like,
it
yeah,
like
you
that.
know, you're gonna like it next to Leon's Kennedy. Oh, Leon-san, you
Because-
be next to Jill-san.
The Leon statue, the detail. I mean,
I like how it's this Leon figurine not included.
yeah, it's like, no, you don't get both.
You
If
don't
you
get
missed out
both.
on
You don't
Resident Evil
get both.
2, you're not getting both. Oh man,
So
dude,
cool, man.
because up until this video right here, this is our first time seeing that little inside of gameplay, dude. Where's the demo?
Where is the
it?
demo? Where's
I'm
the
ready
one shot?
for it because when did the one shot demo come out for Resident Evil 2? After the reveal, when did it
was,
come out?
It wasn't that long after the trailer.
I was
don't
gonna
think.
say. I
It
hope
came
they
out
do
in
it, dude.
January. When were we playing it?
I hope they do it. I was gonna say because we did a stream on it.
Wasn't it like
You came on
October?
Discord and we played it.
Was it
was it
October or
December?
December?
It might have been
like
December.
in mid-December. I don't remember.
But one thing, while you're here on this,
Yeah,
I like that they just said they redesigned Carlos. He made him rough around the edges
reborn.
for the situation.
Yeah,
Like he's not just some guy with just like some nice hair and he's
Yeah.
walking around like he. Obviously, you got the old school classic costume, but dude, like he looks awesome. And the fact that we talked about in the other video, he's going into the police station not alone.
Mhm.
So the thing is, it's like, again, they just, I like that they're spinning these characters, like they're putting them in situations where, again, because of the technical improvements, It looks awesome. And that
Let's
there,
talk about Nemesis for a
let's
minute.
talk about Nemesis.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
we didn't give him any love because he really didn't see him as much. We didn't see him this clearly in the trailer at all.
No.
We only saw him open his eye, and we only saw his
Casket
silhouette
and his nose a little bit.
and his nose.
I think he looks incredible.
So now we can see a wider shot of that thing around his chest. So instead of like the tube that looks just like intestines or whatever.
Yeah, it
looks
definitely
like-
looks like it's just guarding his heart.
Right.
Like, doesn't it look like it's shaped like
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
mechanical
say,
heart?
yeah,
Like,
so-
it looks like it's like to protect the one weakness.
What if that's his weak point, though?
It might be. Maybe you shoot it, and that's what stuns him.
I was gonna say,
You know, because it's still
yeah.
gonna hurt. It's not
gonna-
like bullets are just gonna bounce
Right.
off of it. But it looks like he's not in a trench coat. It looks like he's in
Looks like he's like
bandages.
wrapped up,
Just
Yeah.
wrapped,
and you still see the caution tape around his bandages there, right in this, right by
Yeah.
his shoulder, his left shoulder, and right near his chest. So like, there's caution. I just love how he looks like fucking damaged, bro. He looks wrapped up like a fucking mummy. Like, you know?
That's what I was thinking too.
That's
He
so
looks like a
cool.
mummy. I love his design, and I think he's tall, but he's not like as thick as Mr. X is. He's like slender. Like he's
Right.
like very
Yeah.
maneuverable, which is a hint that he might be able to be faster.
Yes, yes.
Which is important because Nemesis is a bitch.
Because you saw how fast Jill was running in the trailer, and he was still keeping up with her. Like, he would just turn and then he would just drop down. Like, it's
Yeah.
like he knows he's hunting.
100%.
And dude, this
And see-
shot, people that were bitching about the other shots, look at this, dude.
Yeah.
This looks incredible.
And I like
This looks incredible.
that they're giving him more ways to track Jill.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. Because again, because I wonder if like, are they gonna make? I know he's obviously after Stars members, but like you said, both of you brought up a point about like Carlos having to fight Nemesis, or if we get to a chance where, let's say, if it's Type 2 Nemesis, which we haven't even seen yet,
Mhm.
maybe that's when Carlos has to fight Nemesis. Like
Maybe.
maybe the Carlos interactions with Nemesis won't be right away. It'll be later in the game when like he has to get the cure for Jill.
Yeah.
Because judging from the trailer with her looking infected, is that post-infection
Or is it
of the
like,
T-virus,
yeah,
or
like
is
her
it
nightmares
a
while she's
nightmare
unconscious?
beforehand?
Yeah.
Like, is she in her apartment in the nightmare? But like, this shot is gorgeous right
Yeah,
there.
she's
just of
gorgeous right
Jill,
there.
Like,
And I don't want to say this.
and you see blood on her chin. She looks more damaged in
Yeah.
this shot.
I don't want to say this because it's like it's a scary thought,
Right.
but she really does look like Alice. Like the parallels
I
are really
I think that might
close.
be coincidence just from what the actress looks like.
I'm hoping it's not her.
Someone did comment, and I'm sorry I don't blank on the name. They commented on our trailer breakdown. They
Yeah.
said they're really happy that she does look like Alice. Like they're happy that her wardrobe kind of resembles Alice a little bit.
The thing is, it's
which
not
to
bad.
each his own,
It's
right?
not
It's not
bad.
bad.
It's not
right.
bad at all.
We're
'cause
not
it's
saying
still Jill Valentine.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the way her hair is in this shot, the way her eyes look, the way her nose comes down, the way
Right.
her lips are, she literally looks like Alice.
No, I could see that. I
And-
could see that because in Apocalypse she had the shorter
Exactly.
hair and she grew out her hair in
Yep.
Extinction and onward.
And they made
So-
her look like Jill on purpose.
On purpose,
Like
right.
they wanted her character to resemble Jill because people.
And
knew
then you
that it
had
was
a Jill in Apocalypse.
And then you had a Jill, which still looked good, but
Yeah.
but Alice, that looks like Alice. Like I'm not even kidding, dog.
right, yeah.
Like it looks like Alice,
and you have some people that might complain about that,
but that's
I
not a
don't-
bad thing,
Right,
Because
because
it's
Jill looks great.
It's
Yeah,
Jill looks
it's
great.
Jill. This is Jill. This isn't Alice. It has nothing to do with Paul Anderson's films.
No.
You know, this is a new modern version of Jill. This is my favorite rendition of Jill. I'm saying it right
Yeah,
now.
it's my favorite
I love
rendition of Jill,
Julia
too.
Voth. I love it. But
Where
that era is
is-
over.
Yep.
We're in now with the RE engine, and this looks incredible.
Where is the part where it says that they redesigned her to be more action? Is that here?
Yeah, because RE3 is more of an action-oriented game. Yeah, if you compare Resident Evil 3 to the second installments, it leans more towards action. So they
Yeah.
designed her. Obviously, they're not going to give her a fucking mini. She's not going out like clubbing. You
No,
know,
yeah, for
unless
sure.
you're clubbing Jill, which she probably can be, but we'll
But
see.
It makes sense that like they would design her in that way too, because and I apologize to anybody who didn't think that before I said it, and now they can't unsee it because I can't unsee it now. But it really does look like that was a good look for a character that's going through this kind of situation.
Right.
Spaghetti strap, the tank
And
top.
same thing with
the
Carlos. He's
pants.
rugged. He looks like he's
rugged,
been
yeah.
through shit.
And I actually, the one thing that I always will say that the Resident Evil live action movies did well was character design.
Yeah.
The characters all looked good.
Right,
The
yeah.
actors were okay. But the characters
The
and
props
the costumes,
themselves, right.
they were all looked really good.
Yeah, like
It was high budget.
Right. Back when we did, when we would used to talk about the movies, we always used to say, like, you know, the actors are not like actually playing the characters; they're just cosplaying as them.
Yeah.
Which is what it always seemed like, because the costume and the attention to detail was fine, but then when you got into the story and like what they did with the characters, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But always with the costumes and the wardrobe design for those films, they did a good job. Like Jill in Apocalypse, like that's Jill with the fucking tube top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was
Costume
the only time we'll ever see that, probably ever, in that way. Because now if they ever went back and did a Resident Evil in Raccoon City, they'll probably make her look like this, because now these are the games it's based off of. But man, like, I love her belt. I love the straps that she has. She's ready to fucking rock and roll. And like, you can tell she's ready for the situation. And as we can see there, that little strap. So that's her, that strap around her actual strap with her shirt. That looks like the side pack in that left concept art right there. So that looks like after you get a side pack from Carlos, or if you just pick it up, you know, you could see that around her, behind her arm there, versus the shot to the right with and without side pack.
Yeah, and there's a radio on her hip, and she has the Stars badge on the other side, and there's a flashlight on her chest, which we picked out in the one video.
Yeah, in the weapon and defense items video. Yeah. But man, dude,
her
like,
design's amazing.
This is just getting me more hype, because now this is an in-depth look at it. This is, you know,
also highly underrated, but I like the attention with the jewelry. I like the necklace.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
It's not exactly the same type of crystal as you know, like a mood crystal,
right?
But it looks like it's unique to her character, because none of our other characters have ever worn anything.
Right,
like that.
she has. It looks sentimental.
Yeah, because if without her beret, she doesn't have like an iconic thing that's on her.
And dude, imagine this Jill in Resident Evil 1, like,
well,
remade
what if
again?
they do that? What if they give us a, because Leon
costume.
and Claire have all the costumes. Like, what if they give us a Resident Evil 1 Jill?
They have to, dude. They have
like,
to.
And a Resident Evil 5 Jill.
They
like,
have to.
I'll
play that game 9 times if it means I gotta unlock that costume.
Yeah,
you know
dude,
what I mean?
and,
like, let's do it.
You know, I think that
I'm all for it now.
It's going to be crazy, dude.
This is amazing.
I will say, I don't think. Well, no, you know what? I won't say that.
What's up?
I was going to say I don't think we'll get a Regina costume now, because that.
Oh my god!
Did they change Claire's hair color in Elsa's costume, or they just gave her her outfit, right?
I thought they just gave her outfit.
Yeah, I don't think they changed her hair color. That would be, they'd have to change her whole hair color red.
That'd be cool with the Regina black and gray.
Yeah, or maybe just put her in the Regina costume.
Right, I was gonna
like
say,
that
I'll
would be
take
really
it.
cool. I would love that.
Because for the PS1 technology, they literally just made her Regina.
They literally just put.
And
Regina's
so with
on.
this, I can see them. I would still be happy with them doing just an outfit, to be like, hey guys,
sure. You know,
you want this.
We're not going to say anything, but Dino Crisis
is coming. That'd be funny at the end of the trailer. You just see a fucking T-Rex claw, and it's like,
what? I was saying it would be awesome if they had the Dino Crisis and Resident Evil 3 games came with demos of each other, just like they originally
that'd be
did.
amazing. So
I love Carlos's design.
I was just about to ask you, what do you think about what do you guys think about Carlos?
It's
so much better.
Right.
It's the best redesign that Resident Evil has ever seen.
Because before we're only basing it off of the cover artwork.
Oh,
now we can actually see him.
Love me.
Right. I was gonna say,
and
like,
my blonde hair. Although I will say his classic costume for this looks a little jank. I don't think I'll ever pick it. Like
that's fair.
his hair isn't.
It looks
as
like
long
gel.
As
it looks like gelled and matted.
He's like Wesker.
But to be fair, though, I'm happy it's there just to give the fans the option.
Yeah, I
to
wish
click it. You know what I mean?
Here.
Like just to
but
get
yeah,
an option.
It's cool. I'll probably play. You know, if we pre-order it, what we'll probably do is we will pre-order it.
Yeah, we're gonna pre-order this thing for
sure.
We'll
probably play through the game the first time. What do you think, with the mini skirt or with the new design? I think the new design.
Let's do new.
The new design.
Let's do new, and then we'll get naked and do the skirt. So
yeah, did they show that here? They don't. But it is cool. There's an art book.
The item box is nice. Red this time too.
The item box is red.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do.
And we didn't see, the one thing we didn't see is a Japanese or UK collector's edition yet, but I guarantee they'll actually come with a physical soundtrack.
For
so
sure.
We're thinking about picking that up. Play Asia though, we'll look at Play Asia too to see if they put up any pre-orders
big
too.
Waves. Big waves.
Big waves.
What does that say? Lone Wolf or Lone Wolf? Yeah, Lone Wolf.
You see the guy's face on the sign above Big Waves? You see that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's let this play again in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
But yeah,
Sigourn.
I
want to go to Toy Uncle.
Yeah, can we go inside Toy Uncle and see?
It looks like fucking Toys R Us.
Yeah. Oh man.
Has a creepy ass head up there.
Wait. Go back for a second. Can you evade like that in R2?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember I had the sometimes when zombies
Because I was about to say that looks like a smooth dodge right there.
yeah, sometimes when zombies go to grab you, you can depending on the camera angle,
you can
Claire and Leon will like
wiggle
duck
out of
or
it.
they'll wiggle,
right.
But you can also get grabbed and literally shove them off of you without getting bit.
Right, yeah, I remember that happened to us a couple times when we first played it.
Yeah,
and we're like, what is the sense of like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Right.
Now here, what this looks like to me, it does look like a dodge.
Right.
Like it does look like that's something the player has control of.
I also like how there's no reticule.
But it also kind of looks like he was very far away from her before she did that.
Right.
So it also kind of looks like maybe you'd like jam the stick and she like hops forward a little bit.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of the dodge in like Revelations 2.
Yeah, Revelations 2 has the same,
you're right.
the same
Very
dodge.
similar.
Right,
You
yeah.
go back and
Right.
forward.
Yeah, I remember that. Using that too a lot in that game because a lot of those enemies you need to dodge them like that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the thing with this is if it is the dodge mechanic that's here, she's not aiming, she's not locked on.
Right, she's
already
not darting. She's darting forward.
She's like moving forward, and you know how when like you're playing as Leon or Claire and you're walking forward, you kind of like walk forward at a brisk pace.
Yeah,
But if you slam the stick, they go like this.
Right.
I think that's all it is. I don't want to read too much into that and say that the dodge mechanic is returning.
Right. I just wanted to point it out because
But it's promising.
Right. I was going to say because
yeah.
I noticed she did that, but I was like, wait a second, is that intentional to show
Yeah.
or? But this right here, man, I think Brad is going to be coming up right after this part because this looks like maybe after she ran because there's still survivors, right?
Yeah.
So this has to be the beginning of like the beginning of the end, as I should say, of like the survivor still being alive. So
this right here is definitely towards the beginning because let me break this down. Ready? Like you come out of the thing, the bar jack's right there.
Yeah.
So you come out of here, right? You go under the shutter, you come out, it shows you a panning sweep of the area.
Right.
A person running away. And then when you move forward here,
there's a zombie
it's
there.
making you realize that, hey, this is your first sense of danger.
Right.
So I think this might be the first enemy in the game.
Probably post Nemesis chasing you in an opening cutscene or something,
yeah.
Right. And also, when we were talking to Brad, we also still saw people running past them when he was like, oh, he has a hard-on for me and you in the city. So this definitely seems like, you know.
It does look like it could be triggerable. I don't know. I'm caught up on this a little bit. I think
the store all the way next to Toy Uncle, like when it pans. Like let it play.
To the right, you mean?
I wondered if it said. I wanted to see it.
Is it right when she gets out of the goes under the door? You mean?
Think so.
This one?
No, that looks like it says Amistep though.
Yeah. Which one are you looking for?
So
that store.
yeah,
this one?
right there. Yeah.
I thought I saw something. Ellie Books.
The bookstore. Yep.
Ellie Books.
There's the bookstore.
Wow.
I thought
That has to be close to the police station then, right?
Yeah,
they moved it.
Or they moved
Or
it.
they moved it. Yeah. So this bookstore here. Look at this guy.
He's like,
He's like, I need my hamburgers. But yeah, this bookstore here is in the and right in the beginning when you leave the warehouse, isn't it in that like whole big
It's
circle?
right when you come out of that. It's right when you come out of the
in the
alley.
circle.
Yeah, it's right when you come out of the alley of the burning corner.
Yeah, this is
After the
right
dogs,
here.
yeah,
This
right
is where you can glitch Nemesis in the original.
Yeah.
The bookstore, and then you walk. You know what I mean?
So
when
that
you
means
leave?
that's on your way to the
police station.
To the and then you got to probably get a lockpick to open that door. I'm at to get your way to the trolley when you go through that little area.
Yeah, this is interesting though because there was no shutters in the original games,
right?
Other than the one that Leon.
And it
lifts.
makes sense to show the store's
Ada.
shutters where like shit's going down, so all the store owners are like putting down the shutters and shit. So like
Oh, yeah, let's
they
see
could
if we
probably
can-
do that.
That's that right there. I just realized that this is the alleyway.
Yeah,
The alleyway.
yeah.
It's got to be. This is probably the beginning too, where she's loading. She's talking to Dario right now. You know how she's like, "There's not going to be any help.
We have to get out of
here."
here.
That's probably what that is.
Oh man,
I'm calling that.
Also, I don't know if we talked about this on mic, but we didn't see any Dario.
We
yet.
did not see any Dario.
I
yet.
hope they bring him back. I hope he's not cut.
He's
got to
be in the.
He's
trailer,
got to
dude.
be in there, dude.
He's gonna be in He's gonna be in like the E3 or no, because April's like 4 months.
I was
There's
gonna
nothing.
say there's nothing.
There's nothing
unless
before that.
unless Capcom at this point just puts more shit out. Well, no, aren't they? They might show gameplay at the Japanese event this month.
Yeah, they might show gameplay at the
What's it
Japanese
called?
event. Fiesta Jump.
Fiesta, yeah.
Jump.
So maybe we'll see some gameplay then. We'll cover that.
Dude,
though.
I'm telling you, that's what that is. She's literally talking to him, and she's like, because it looks like that's the inside of the warehouse. 'Cause isn't
Right.
the inside of the warehouse brick?
I was gonna say, yeah. Well, it was like
I feel like I
looked-
remember.
I don't know if it was brick, but you had the windows like looking out, and she was like looking out, waiting.
Although
for
that's
the
weird
zombies
that
to
there's
pass.
a lamp, but Who knows?
Who
it
knows?
Could be,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
it's them talking in the alleyway.
Right. Or I was going to say, if she runs from the alley, like let's say Nemesis chases her and she runs from the alley and she's still running, and maybe you don't have a lot of ammo. Maybe you have to duck into the warehouse to hide.
Yeah.
And then this is her maybe after grabbing some ammo, she's leaving and she's reloading.
Maybe there won't be as crazy of a cutscene.
Right. I was going to say, they might just have it all seamless because now that everything loads so fucking fast, it doesn't have to like you said, we were talking earlier about all of us. We're talking about the transition in time between when she goes inside and when she's waiting for the zombies. Like you said, something can happen in between them.
Yeah.
Like, what if Carlos is on his way to the station while that's happening? That would make sense.
Yeah, it would.
You know what I mean? So, this shot right here, I like this.
Crazy.
This is nuts.
Yeah, this is a really cool
You see
scene.
them all. I just love the damage and destruction of Raccoon City. Like, we only saw this in the first couple scenes of Resident Evil 2 running to the police station. And now it's in full force.
You know, they don't show this in here, but we have it on our screenshots that we have.
Yeah.
They don't show the shotgun. So that screenshot's gonna it's probably from something else.
Yeah,
because I don't remember seeing a shotgun in the trailer either.
We do have a press photo of the shotgun.
Yeah, we have some press photos. We'll be doing a video, like a breakdown on the.
We can show them in the podcast because when I edit the podcast tonight, when I go home, I'll put all that stuff in.
Well, we could also lay it over here.
That too. Yeah, we can just lay it over here.
here.
Yeah, so people would see it. But I'll also put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Might as well.
But yeah, like the shotgun, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, this is it's looking good.
Now,
guys.
you know how they showed Resistance? I just want to address something as well.
Yeah, so let's go look at.
Let's look at Resistance. So some people are saying that this might entirely replace Mercenaries. What do you guys think about that? Would you be okay with that, or would you still expect them to do DLC like they did with like Tofu, the Fourth Survivor, and everything like that?
I would be okay if Mercenaries doesn't go through.
Because
on the sole
I feel
basis
like this is a big
this is
addition.
a complete game,
right?
Like
that's,
it's a complete.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty significant,
and it looks like the characters that are getting introduced have lore significance. Like she's related to Valerie. It has a.
I'm assuming
it's
Yoko,
not
100%. It sounds exactly like her.
But it sounds like Yoko from Outbreak. And they kind of look like they could have some lore significance.
January, one of them said Comet News, which was a newspaper in Outbreak that Alyssa had written for.
Yeah.
Oh,
at least one article.
Right.
So there's some characters.
And Raccoon Fire Department.
Yeah, the
was
Raccoon,
in Hellfire,
which we've never seen. We saw
Hellfire,
that.
you see a couple of them.
Right.
Yeah. But it's cool because this is like expanding the lore of the citizens. Because Resident Evil, one of the cool things about like what this means for the franchise too is that in the original trilogy, the city's pretty empty. You have like a mayor. You have the main characters. Obviously, you have a mayor. You have the Big E concert. Yeah. Hopefully, we get to see that. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
You
that'd
have
be really
like
cool.
a couple of shout outs like Chief Irons, and then you get like Elliot Edward and Elliot Edwards and Elliot Edwards. You get like all the Edwards and Elliots.
Elliot Edwards.
Yeah, that was a joke. You don't get that many. You only get 2. But where's it 3?
There's a character named Elliot.
One
that
named
appears in
Edward.
Outbreak.
Yeah.
There's a character named Ed who's referenced in a Resident Evil 2 file, and then there's
Elliot Edward.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of characters, but these are like more fleshed out because you can play as them.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Mercenaries is it's a fun mode, and I kind of understand from a gameplay standpoint why they've chose to go a different direction instead of like rehashing Mercenaries.
And to be honest with you,
for the 5th time,
they can always add it in.
They could always add it in, yeah, for sure.
I would personally still like to see both.
I want to see Extreme Battle Mode in 2 more than I want to see.
We're still longing for Extreme Battle Mode.
Yeah, because that mode was cool. But the cool thing about this, as opposed to a Mercenaries mode, is this can exist in the timeline. Not like necessarily how which characters you pick and how they get there, but their characters can exist in the world, whereas Mercenaries is completely removed.
Right, it's just a mini game.
It's just a mini game.
Right.
So it's like
Extreme Battle. It's
actually
the same, right.
playing Nikolai.
With this, I feel like it's
going
to run with RE3 just like the whole way. And this also gives it replay value because, people can hop on Resident Evil 3 and be like, hey, let's play some Resistance. Like, I kind of like that.
Because we can play with our
I was
going to
say, we can play with our community.
Yeah,
so, guys,
sure.
this just means, if anything, people that were crapping on it, hey, if this edition of the game, this side of the game doesn't go over well, whatever. But we've stayed positive about Resistance. non-DLC or DLC or its own game, we've been positive about it the whole fucking step of the way since our first coverage.
It looks good,
right?
It looks like it'll be fun. It's not going to go the way of Evolve and die in a week.
Do you think this will change people's opinions now that they see that it's attached to 3?
I
think
like,
so. Oh, it's not just a $15 whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
You know
and
the
fact that it's included for free,
right?
Like
it's just
actually
part of it. But hey, guys, it's going to be available on that same day. It's not something you got to wait 6 months for them to 100%. Add in the game or patch in the game. You get it day fucking 1. And that's awesome, man. Like
I'm really excited.
I'm excited for that.
I'm interested to see
any differences in this.
Why this guy looks like Wesker still? I'm not 100% sure.
What is this motherfucking bullshit?
Well, Annette's in here.
Annette is in here, but they don't show her, so that's another thing we might lay over this.
Yeah, we might lay over it because Annette. We have screenshots of Annette and Birkin being part of it,
mastermind.
Which is still
you can choose her as a mastermind.
Yeah, well, it looks like that. I mean, I'm sure that's what
I would think.
Yeah. I would think. I don't think she would just be in here if you can't choose her. It's a little weird, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know, man. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think
they just said, look, pause that real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. So look at what they said in the bottom. It got positive feedback. So the closed beta,
big positive
feedback. And I guarantee you, any critiques that happen, they're fixing it right now.
Yep.
It's going to be ready for April, guys. Like it is, and that means that literally you got Resident Evil 2 and 3 being developed at the same time. Also, Project Resistance going in the closed beta for them to test it. Guys, they care about this.
They do.
They're not just shitting it out. And like, yeah, guess what? You're going to get Final Fantasy VII a month before, and then you're going to get Resident Evil 3. You're going to get so much shit in 2020, guys. We're going to be fucking playing everything. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, I'm very interested. Torch?
Huh.
Quick Draw Army, Hand Grenade, Repair Kit.
Anything else?
Steel Bat. There's more melee weapons. Yeah, I'm really interested in this game. I want to be able to play
I still like the 1,000 number and like the inventory slots.
Yeah. And I think this is really cool, and I would not be surprised if when this launches, there's a future DLC where Nemesis is included.
I was going to just say that, yeah, Nemesis is 100%, or the RE3 enemies are in here, you know what I mean? So,
you know what I hope appears in here?
What's
the
that?
Paleheads and the poisonous zombies.
Yeah, that'd be
I hope
awesome.
they appear in this.
Well, I feel like all the enemies from 2 and 3, they just put it all in Resistance.
Yeah, they should.
That's like,
There's
why
no
not? Yeah, at this point, why not? We already see every single enemy from RE2. The only thing they're not showing us is probably Resident Evil 3 stuff because they don't want to spoil like
too
specific
much.
Enemies for it. Yeah, or Nemesis. So I'm sure we'll get both, but there it is, guys. That's basically everything.
100%, man.
Yeah,
it's just like it's a great time to be a Resident Evil fan. We've been saying it since basically the rumors of Resident Evil 2 started.
Right? And I guess we can say at this point the RE2 DLC is not happening. At this point, like I think those rumors were just alluding to RE3 to be announced.
Yeah,
like
either that
they're not going to go back and add anything to RE2, and I don't think so.
Well, it depends. Like I don't think there's going to be.
I think that book's kind of closed on the shelf at this point. You know what I mean? They're trying.
But I'm interested in what the trophies are.
Me too.
What the new trophies would be.
Who knows? Maybe they'll leak.
If there is a DLC for it, the only thing I could think of is maybe like Resistance can, interact with both games.
Right.
Like maybe if you have Resident Evil 2, well, no,
but that's a selling point to buy 3 is to get Resistance too. So I feel like they wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. All we know is we're getting both the same day. So basically, you have RE3 on one side of the coin, and you got Resistance on another side of the coin, and enough content for fans to be fucking happy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they clearly listen to the fans on this one. They thank the community, like they're following it step by step, man. And I can't thank Capcom enough for all this shit.
Yeah, and one more note on the Mercenaries mode, and I have to be careful how I say this because people will get toxic, but the gameplay mode in general is kind of lazy. They just recycle
which one
everything.
Though? Like from 3 or like
and 2.
all of them?
Well, even Extreme Battle Mode, like it's just you're running from room to room.
Because if they did it like 4, 5, and 6, where it's like combos and timers, would you like that more?
No, I wouldn't. Not alone.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say
if there was multiplayer, yes.
Because RE4 did it alone, and that had a charm to it. But RE5 and 6, to be honest with you, 5 and 6 are like my favorite Mercenaries because you can play with a buddy and just fucking fuck shit up and rack up a combo and get double S points. Like that's the best feeling.
They're one of those game modes that just isn't. I don't want to say isn't fun because people will be like, well, I played it for 3,000 hours. Like
I'm one of them.
Yeah, and so I've played 4 Mercenaries in 4 because
you got that hand cannon. You had to get 5 stars with every character on every map.
And Hunk was the best because he snapped everyone's neck.
Shoot 2 times, snap neck.
Literally.
Shoot 2 times, snap neck every time.
And I don't know. I just think feels like it was they put a lot more love and work into developing this.
Right.
Then, they could have shit out of Mercenaries. They could.
That's true.
They could have just shit it out.
But I feel like some people will still be mixed until they play Resistance and they realize that it's really good. Because I think people are thinking
Which is okay.
I'm not going to generalize and say everybody feels this way, but I'm saying some people might look at Project Resistance, feel a certain way, and be like, yeah, but I still want Mercenaries. Hey, and if you play it and that's your opinion, you might still long for Mercenaries, but I think this might be enough. I would still like to see it come possibly later, or an Extreme Battle Mode, like you said, even if they replace Mercenaries with an Extreme Battle Mode.
I mean, an RE2 DLC wouldn't be the worst thing in the world right now, because then it would get everybody talking.
That's true. I don't think it's off the table.
Right before 3 comes out to get people to want to see the story more.
Right, exactly.
Like, oh, remember the game you played in January? Come revisit it, play some more like DLC to it, and then like an episode Marvin or something, like come back and see something.
Right.
Or maybe the reason why they haven't released the Resident Evil 2 DLC is because at the Game Awards, if they win, they're going to, which I think they're going to win. I'm hoping Resident Evil 2 wins.
Our fingers are crossed.
What if they announce a DLC for Resident Evil 2 Remake that's a tie-in to 3?
That'd be great. Like it alludes to it.
And the tie-in to 3 is the reason why they haven't released it yet, because they didn't want to reveal that 3 was the project.
Right. I could see that.
They could do a tie-in. Like it could be
we were getting strong rumors for RE2. And I don't want to say it's completely off the table, because I think 2020 is going to be the year of Resident Evil. I think they're going to be like, to be honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me if we get an RE8 announcement or something in 2020 for the next gen. Because now we're at the point where, number one, all these developers have dev kits for these consoles. They're already developing on them. And we know that it's coming out in November, the PS5 and the Xbox One. So if they were to be like at E3, if they're like, hey guys, like it's coming, because RE3 will already be out, giving its due. And if RE8 comes out in 2021 or 2022, like they can drop a little teaser, you know what I mean? But like it's guys, like this is it, man. The train's rolling. The train's rolling, and this era has begun. And now it's time for us to see how they're going to handle, again, tying all this up, wrapping up the Raccoon City, I would say trilogy, even though we only got 2 games, but wrapping up this side of the story, because I think this will completely give closure to 2 and 3. And I really liked that we got that answer with the little clock, because again, we were just talking about this the other night, guys. Like, are they going to keep it? I was capturing footage in that room. You and Dustin were out here.
Yeah.
And there guys were talking, like, should they keep the time thing? Should they not? Like, what if it takes place at the same time?
They were literally talking yesterday.
Right
or
off.
was it yesterday?
2 days?
Yeah,
it was like 2 days ago.
No,
It all
the other night.
This week's been blending together.
It's been crazy.
All of a sudden, right from the rip, they just show you the clock going back. Yep. And you see, like, I like that. And like you said, if they did DLC to also just solidify, like, hey guys, like this is right after 2, like, or it goes into it, whatever it is, whether it's a mode, little bit of story of another character that might show you hints for RE3, because people were joking about like a Marvin DLC, but like shit, what if we do a Marvin DLC and it's like around RE3? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
Yeah. What if it's just a tie? What if they don't do Outbreak and they just do tie-in DLCs?
Right, yeah.
Like, what if they do? Because now obviously the city's alive,
right?
But now at this point, like, what if they show Marvin? It's a DLC for Marvin. It's a tie-in for Resident Evil 3, and it's something crazy like, Marvin is trying to evacuate people, and you get to see Rita, and you get to see like the other officers that are there.
Yeah.
And then Carlos comes along,
right?
And he's like, "Hey, are there survivors here?" And he's like, "Yeah, we do. Well, we got to get them out of here." And then Marvin's just like, "Just go. I'm already damaged."
Right.
And then that's what happens, because
then Leon runs into him,
because the night after that, or the 2 nights after that, Marvin is like the last one who's still straggling around, and that's when they stumble upon him.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if the police
anyway.
station, if the police station is going to be visited. I'm interested to see, and they showed the orphanage too, which was cool. It was definitely a shout out to Resident Evil 2, but I'm interested to see if Chief Irons is going to make an appearance in this game.
Yeah, because Jill fucking hates him at this point.
Oh my god!
Because this is post her getting back from Raccoon, and all of them trying to talk to him and not knowing that he's in on the dirty work, but they know he's a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that'd be a great altercation. Yeah, sick fucker. I nearly came when I sliced the belly open.
I nearly came when I sliced the yellow belly open.
And that's on file, so we're not making this up.
What was I? What was I saying? Just who are you?
Just who are you?
Nope, doesn't matter.
But I don't know, man. Anything else?
No, I think that's about wraps up about this.
We covered all the releases today. The only thing we're
message.
waiting for at this moment in time of recording this video is a link for the collector's edition. We actually did go to GameStop this morning, and to no luck, there is not.
It's not in their system.
It's not there in the system yet, so we're just waiting. So, but my final thoughts. I'll start off. I would say, judging from this, Ben, I'm even more excited. I like the fact that they're talking to us about this and the reasons why they're doing certain things and the reasons why they went to the redesign. They realized Jill's a favorite. They didn't want to disappoint anyone. They realized Nemesis is a fan favorite. They didn't want to disappoint everyone. So the fact that they really listened and they took the wheel and they really took that hype from RE2 and drove it right over here to this section for RE3, I can't fucking wait. It's something where, like they said, this looks like my favorite Resident Evil game already, and you know. That's not even really jumping the gun, because I know once I get my hands on it, dude, that's it. Like,
we're gonna be playing it.
Just go playing it forever.
For a long
You're not
time.
gonna find me.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to when 3 comes out and we get them playing 3. Like, I'm really excited to play through 2 and 3 side by side.
Yeah,
like,
or 2 beforehand leading up, because like just kind of like getting that train rolling.
Yeah,
you know?
I think what we'll do for the for the 48-hour stream, we should play 2 up until 3 comes out. Like, we should just try to beat it.
Yeah, like time it to where we can beat it. It's already pre-installed on our console, and then we can just fucking start it up.
And then we just start. We go right into 3.
Yeah,
at midnight.
That's
once
cool.
It's downloaded.
Yeah, because we're already planning for April. Like, you guys, like the content like is going to keep rolling, but we're already planning for April just to give you guys coverage on this game of us playing it. It's that's a big deal. So it's
and there's plenty of things to talk about in the meantime,
because now we got something to sink our teeth into.
Resident Evil 3. We have been a little soft on Resistance, but because we didn't get to play it.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't get coverage.
Stunk,
right.
But that's okay.
We would have covered it a lot more in the downtime
For sure.
leading up to 3, but we just didn't get it, guys. I
so
tweeted about that too. But you guys that played it said it was good. Like, people that have been commenting saying, "Oh, I played it, was really good." So it's like, all right, listen to the fans. But
I think that's it for this.
I was gonna say, well, I wrapped up my final thoughts. You guys can go with what you think of just what you saw here in this video.
I get more excited with everything I see.
Right.
Like like I said earlier, I was like, I don't think I saw anything I didn't.
Do you like their reasoning for like explaining everything? Like, of you know what I mean? Like they're kind of saying, hey, we adapted Carlos to this and Jill. Like, I like that. I like when they give some kind of insight as to why they did what they did just from what we've seen.
Yeah, as soon as I realized what the clock was symbolizing and showing they were going to keep the timeline and they weren't going to do like, this is what happened in the originals, this is what happened in the new ones, like
right. That's not completely
universes
different
or whatever. Like that they were keeping the timeline intact. I was super happy that they paid attention to that detail.
Right. What about you, John?
I just think that it's a great time to just be a Resident Evil fan.
Yeah,
or to become one.
Or to become one.
Or to become one. Yeah,
welcome,
don't let people
welcome.
Yeah,
if you guys are watching this, welcome.
Don't let people tell you you're like new and you don't belong. It's
or you're from Fortnite.
Yeah, or you're from Fortnite. They hail from the land of Fortnite.
It's like, no, you guys are here and you're experiencing an amazing addition to the series.
This all new addition to Resident Evil.
All new addition.
It's all new addition to Resident Evil 3. It's gonna be superb, and it is out in April.
Yes.
And it is coming out, and it's not fake. So Michael Does Drugs can go fuck himself. But yeah, no, seriously, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And there will be more videos coming later. We have a podcast planned.
A official Let's Talk Resident Evil full-length podcast that's
Resident
coming
Evil
out.
3 before the release podcast.
Yep.
So that's really exciting. Just kind of, wrapping up
wrap up this whole leaks
3-hour discussion.
Reveal.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, if you like the content that we put out, consider subscribing to the channel and make sure you leave a like in the comments, or in the description.
Yeah.
And leave a comment about what you guys are excited for, what you think about the gameplay. Did we miss anything that we didn't talk about?
Yeah, did you guys notice anything we missed? Obviously, by the time we record the podcast tonight, we're going to go through everything like that we have so far
for sure.
to make sure we have all the information. But we hope to see you guys there to join us with the discussion.
Yeah. Until next time, guys.
Until next time.